So, doing a cold start for the first time today in the Cutlass. Let's see. Well, that's not too bad. Now all of a sudden, turn the key, we have nothing. There we go. It definitely turns over a lot more healthy now that we got those two the two connections on the battery replaced. Now if we can just keep it running for a minute. Let it warm up, and then that's it. Well, welcome to my paint studio. I'm gonna tape it all, keep it taped off like that. Really wish I had duct tape or Gorilla Tape instead of the blue tape, but that's holding well for now. Like I said, was gonna go out there and use the doors to hold up the tarp, but it is 93 degrees and I am not going out there in the sun. So this will work fine. I'm just gonna back up these two cars out a little bit. For one, it'll give me more room. The breeze, what little breeze there is actually going this direction, so that would help. That will help keep the paint from going onto cars. But we are going to paint right here. I'm going to hook this up, but I'm going to back it up there, out there, and I actually can use my little socket now. So glad I hooked that thing up. But yeah, got my little studio here hooked up. I'm going to do this for now to practice. This way I can also set the camera again on the Cutlass like I did last time, or use that ladder or the battery charger right there. But let me go ahead and get everything else set up and we'll get to painting. Okay, so we're back. The tank is up to its pressure, 165. I got 25 going through the line for now, because it's mixed. On the instructions for the paint, it's 2-to-1 mixture, but it says 10 psi, and I'm not sure if that means at the gun or what. So I have to do a little bit more digging into that. But right now I'm going to leave it at 25, which may be wrong, but I still have to set up the spray pattern and everything. So, but like I was saying earlier, it's not ideal results. I'm going to go ahead and mix it on my 2-to-1 right here. I think I'll just go to 3 and 3 right there. That way I can get a little bit more paint to make sure I do enough on there, and then mix it, pour it in the cup, and then we'll see how good or bad I do. Okay, so I got the first 2 coats on because I was wondering not getting the gun adjusted, but had the gun a little too far away with the pressure not sitted right. But looks a little bit better now. It's even now, so it's looking a little bit better than what it was. At least the sanding job, I can tell it did a good job because the paint's smooth. Or at least it's smooth where I painted it, versus where I didn't clean it up. Down here, I just did more You know, I did one coat over my test spots, did one coat here once I figured out how low I was going. So not too bad for, you know, first time in years. And it's funny because all this damn cracks and fractures and stuff is all really highlighted right now. It's pretty interesting to see. Just goes to show that, you know, the guide coat that if I would have used that while in between, if I would have used that guide coat in between sanding from the 180 to the 320, that would have probably showed a lot of these fractures, these hairline fractures and stuff like that would have been needed to be taken care of. Oh yeah, and it's not even just those little pinholes. I don't know if you can see them, probably will be able to, but there's a heck of a lot more like I thought, you know, just being able to see them, the paint showing everything up. But the good thing is everything was sanded nicely. You know, I wonder if we look down here, we can use the light to see the high and the low of the nostril here. But I got paint left in the can, so I'm going to go ahead and put a few more coats on it. That way, because I know now that I was too far away with the gun, need to be a little bit closer and a little bit slower because I was going too fast. So let's go ahead and get that done right now. All right, got that one last coat on because that was all that was left in the can. Not too bad, not too bad. I really should, you know, I brought that doggone mask out here to use while I was spraying. Anyway, the tank has been holding up pretty good. I have it set on 40 psi, and that time and the max tank pressure is 165. So just doing that little bit of the hood, you know, it'll last. I could do the whole hood in one coat. You do a body panel at a time before it has to take a minute or so, which is good because in between coats you're going to need 5 minutes of flash to do the next coat. So which is what this is going to do right now. So this is looking good. So I'm going to go ahead and clean the spray gun out. I'm going to leave this alone and let it fully cure and dry, and then we'll come back to it later. I'm gonna take all the air out of the compressor. Well, not yet, because I want to clean those out, and I want to go ahead and clean that up really good before I take it in the house. But I am happy with the results. I do believe everything will work out fine. I will continue to practice more, because I think I'm trying to go a little too fast. But I will also look up. Nope, just more damage, just more little tiny spots. I thought that was water. I will look up to make sure to verify that I have my we didn't get no water got in the line. That's good. I will look up and make sure that, you know, the gun setting is set correctly, so that yeah, I'll go ahead and set everything up. Be back. Okay, yeah, I'm hot again. It's like 93 degrees. But anyway, I learned today that I need to slow down, overlap more, and practice. So what I'll probably do later is get some more sandpaper, scuff up this. So tomorrow I'll mix up some more paint and practice again and use this red as a base, primer basically, and work on getting my technique down, and then practice getting more overlap. Basically you can see it, you know, up there at the top is more easy to see than it is on this first nostril right here. You know, the little stripe right there. Well, spots up there. So get more overlap, get smoother technique, keep practicing, and then we'll be off to the races when it comes down to this Camaro here. But it did come out not too bad. It is not very rough. It is orange peely. I don't like it. But that is also a lot of me when it comes down to it. Technique and stuff. So practice, practice, practice. We'll get rid of that and set up gun properly. So as for today, I'm going back inside. Thank you all for watching. If you watched this far, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you again tomorrow.